Hi friends, it's Dawn. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dawn and I'm a 54-year-old woman here in the mature beauty community, and I invite you to hit the subscribe button and stick around, drop me a comment, and even just say hello. I love interacting with you and it means a lot to me. So I wanted to jump in and do a fall favorites video, and it is very early fall. Once I see the school buses at the end of August, I start getting into fall mode, even though it's still the end of summer. And technically it's still the end of summer until the 21st, a couple of days from now. So it's still just like early fall. So I've started to do a few things to get into the fall mood, but they're not completely fall things, because once October gets here in November and it's truly fall, it gets cold here and the way I dress changes, and there is just so much more that I can include in this video, but I am going to save that for October when it's really truly fall, because there are a whole lot of things I really love about October. It is the spooky season. So I'm going to jump in and just share some early fall delights with you, and hopefully you enjoy a lot of these things that I'm going to be sharing with you also, or you will get some ideas of ways to enjoy fall yourself. So let's just jump in and get started. So I'm going to start by sharing a couple of beverages that I've been really enjoying. And the first one is the Oregon Chai Tea Latte. And this is gluten-free if you are gluten-free. I am not gluten-free, but I just wanted to mention that. And I always get sugar-free because I always prefer to eat my calories and not drink them. So whenever I get a drink, I always order sugar-free or as little sugar as possible. Like if I'm ordering at Starbucks and they don't have the flavor I want in sugar-free, I'll ask them to put just half the amount of pumps of the sugary flavor that they add. So that way I'm not getting an overly sweet and high calorie drink. It's just a way to reduce calories. But I love this one. It's sugar-free. I do mix this with almond milk, and I like to use the Silk unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and it has a light vanilla flavor, and it adds to the flavor that's already in the chai mix. If you've never had a chai tea latte, you're in for a treat. And I would recommend just going to your favorite coffee shop and ordering a chai tea latte with whatever kind of milk you like whether it's almond milk or soy milk or oat milk or regular milk, whatever you like, and try it, because it's a delicious treat, and just enjoy it even though it'll be sugar. And then if you like it, you can go and buy the sugar-free Oregon Chai and make it at home, or just purchase the one that does have sugar and just drink it once in a while. But I like to drink it like almost every day. So I always get the sugar-free. Okay, and I did get a creamer for my morning coffee, and I've never tried this one, and it's from the Lucerne brand, which I think it's my grocery store brand. I don't know, it could be a nationwide brand, but regardless, you can find this flavor in whatever your grocery store carries, and it is the seasonal pumpkin pecan coffee creamer. And again, I have the sugar-free. So I just add a tablespoon to my morning coffee, maybe two, depending. I just kind of eyeball it. The pecan pumpkin is amazing. I usually just go for like pumpkin spice this time of year, but I can really taste the nutty pecan in this, and I really love it. But try this. You'll love it. You can thank me later. Okay, I've got food and drinks on the brain. This is amazing. My husband and I went to the apple orchard, and we didn't have any kids home with us. We usually love to go to the apple orchard and go apple picking with some of our kids, but nobody was available this weekend, and it was raining. So what we decided to do instead is go into the store. They have a really cute little store in a barn, like most apple orchards probably do. It makes me feel like I'm in a little rural town somewhere. I actually do live in a semi-rural town. I live in St. Charles, Illinois, and it's an hour outside of Chicago, just west of the city. And it's an equestrian town, and it has a small town feel, and we have a river that runs through our town. So it's really picturesque and pretty, especially in the fall time. But that's a side note. What I did is went into the the store with my husband, and we purchased some, what type of apples did we get? Honeycrisp. I went to the grocery store to pick up groceries, and I saw this, and it is from Fisher, and I shop at Jewel. I don't know what grocery stores carry this brand, but it is the Northwest Apple Cake Baking Mix, and it says that you just use this mix, 2 eggs, 2 cups of chopped apples, any tart variety, and chopped walnuts, which are optional, and you mix it all together and bake it in a pan, and it was amazing. It tasted homemade. It's like a semi-homemade because you're using your apples and you're using ingredients that you have in your kitchen, and it's not all enclosed in this box. But I think this just has like your powdery, like it probably has the usual. It has sugar, it has flour, baking soda, and cream of tartar in the mix. And then you just add the rest, and it's really, really good. And this is what it looks like when you're done. You can add caramel sauce to it, which I did not because I think it's delicious just as it is. But my son did want caramel added to his. It was so yummy. So I would definitely recommend this. Okay, the next thing I've had for years, and I haven't really shared it. I may have shared it years ago on my YouTube channel when I first got it, but I haven't talked about it in a long time. So I did a search to see if you can still get it, and you can, and it's a little bit splurgy. I don't know, it's like $30 some for a baking pan. But I purchased this at Williams-Sonoma as a treat a few years ago because I love to make pumpkin loaf in the fall time, and I also like to make zucchini bread. You can use any kind of bread that you would like to make. But this is what it looks like. It's from Williams-Sonoma. It's a really nice baking pan. And this is the top of it. And it has pumpkins and vines. And when you are finished baking your bread, make sure you use your spray so nothing sticks. And then when it's cooled, dump it out and you will have this beautiful loaf. This is a really beautiful pan, and I've always enjoyed using this every fall. Okay, the next thing is something I have in my kitchen, and I always purchase the Mrs. Meyer brand kitchen spray, hand soap, and dish soap. And I have a little tray that I got from Grove. You can get a tray anywhere, but it fits the products perfectly. And I keep them by my kitchen sink. And like in the summertime, I like lemon verbena, or in the springtime, I usually like honeysuckle. But in the fall time, I love acorn spice. And this is my favorite of them all. I would use it all year round. However, I'm afraid I would get tired of it, and it's such a special treat to pull it out in the fall time. And it has like a really rich, nutty slightly cinnamon, spicy scent, and it smells so good. I love using this every year, and it's cruelty-free and clean, and I love Mrs. Meyer products just for house cleaning in general. But I really, really enjoy this every fall. They also have an apple one that's really, really good, and I haven't picked that one up yet this fall. I like to kind of alternate them. So when I run out of my acorn spice, I'll purchase the apple one, and then I'll just kind of alternate. I do order from Grove. I don't know if any of you have ever done that. It's like a subscription service for your cleaning products. And every 2 months or so, I place a little order and they deliver them to my home. So I get like my household cleaner, I get my kitchen soaps, my bathroom soaps, and I also get like my wood cleaner and just all that kind of stuff. And I usually like to use the Mrs. Meyer or the Method brand, but it's very convenient. I mean, if you're not running out to the store all the time to purchase your cleaning products, I think Grove is definitely worthwhile, and you do get free products, so that's nice. I love fall scents, and I love burning candles in the fall and winter. I don't really burn candles as much in the summertime. I just kind of forget about it because the screens are open and fresh air is in the house, and we're outside so much that I don't like to leave candles burning. But in the fall and winter, when we're hunkering in, I do really love to burn fall candles, and I go through them because I'm always burning a candle. It just makes me feel good to have one burning in the house, and I love when my husband comes home or the kids come home and they walk in and they're like, it smells so good in here. It's usually something that smells like something baking. I usually have some type of baked good around for them to eat, but when I don't and they smell the candles, they're often disappointed, like, oh, can you make something? So anyway, I like to burn candles so much. I don't often get them from Bath and Body Works, where a lot of people get their candles. I do love so many products from Bath and Body Works, and I do love the leaves scent, and I just go through them too fast. And while they're on sale often for like $14.99 on the sale price, I still find that to be a little more than I like to spend. So I like to go to TJ Maxx or Marshall's or Home Goods and smell the candles that they have. And they always have so many really nice brands that are just as nice, if not better, than Bath and Body Works. So this time around, I picked up Pumpkin Heirloom Spice and White Amber, and it came in this really pretty jar. And I do like this, just the simple wrap around the container. And oh, I was going to show it to you. I've been burning this one and it smells amazing. It does smell exactly as it's described. Pumpkin, like some sweet sort of pumpkin spice with amber, and it just smells amazing. I'm loving this one, and if I find it again at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, I will most definitely pick it up again. And this candle was $7.99. So on sale at Bath and Body Works, the leaves candle that I love is $14.99 for a smaller jar. And I got this great big jar that I've been burning for a couple of weeks now, and it's still nowhere near done. And I got it for $7.99. So it's definitely worth the trip to stock up on your seasonal candles. And then I did pick up another one, and I really like the smell of this one too. I haven't burned it yet. This one is on backup, so when I'm finished with this one, and this is vanilla coffee. And it smells like a delicious coffee with a little bit of vanilla in it. Just smells amazing. It smells slightly sweet, not overly sweet, but it smells just delicious. And these are the candles I like to burn in the fall time. And these are the two that I picked up from TJ Maxx and Marshall's. And how much was this one? And this one was $8.99. So, and this is the DW Home brand. You can order these online, but they cost more, but I do really enjoy this brand. Okay, the next product is a skincare product, and these are the last products I'd like to share with you in this video. And they are from Andalou Naturals. If you've been with me since the beginning, you'll know that I've always used Andalou Naturals. I love the orange range in the fall time. That's like the brightening range. And then in the winter, I like the 1000 Roses range because it's very, very hydrating. And I live in the Midwest where our winters are very, very harsh. And I love the 1000 Roses. And all of these come with a cleanser, a moisturizer, a toner, and several other kind of serums and products that are the same color. So they're kind of color coded. And then in the springtime, I like to use the Age Defying, which is the purple range. And then in the summer, I kind of just use whatever I want. I also like to use some products from Derma E. And so anyways, Andalou Naturals has served me well since I was like 40 years old. And I love their products because they're very affordable, yet very, very effective. And they're clean and they're vegan mostly and cruelty free. And so this product I've used for years and years, and it is a dupe for the Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Mask. And that is a very expensive mask. And this is a dupe. I think the ingredients are essentially the same, but this is the Glycolic Honey Mask from Andalou Naturals from the orange range. And it has pumpkin enzymes in it. It smells a little bit like pumpkin. It smells a lot like pumpkin, actually. And the enzymes are what exfoliate and brighten your skin instead of like an exfoliant that uses like beads or anything scratchy. This uses the pumpkin enzymes. And there's also Manuka honey in this for soothing your skin. I did take a few notes. So it resurfaces and evens your skin tone, smooths your texture, and reveals that brighter, younger, glowing skin. And yes, it does do that. I use this weekly in the fall time, and this little jar will last me probably 6 weeks, but it's only $12. So it depends where you get it. Vitacost has good deals. Any of your healthy food stores like Whole Foods or any of those kinds of stores sell this. Target might even sell it, but anywhere where you can purchase clean beauty products usually carry this, and you can just find it on sale. I think the most I've ever paid is $17, which is still a fraction of the cost of the Peter Thomas Roth pumpkin mask. And when you apply this, it will go on your skin orange. And I just apply it everywhere, kind of steering clear of my eye area, just all around, and it tingles and you can feel it working. And some people like to say when they use products that tingle or burn, like, yay, it's burning, I know it's working. I don't necessarily feel that way. I think when a product is burning, sometimes it's actually giving you a chemical burn, and that's not necessarily good for your skin all the time. But this does say on the website that it will tingle, and that's normal. So it's gonna tingle, but not burn. And then when you take like a warm, damp rag and remove it, your skin will just glow and feel a little bit pink and pretty. So I like to use this like weekly in the fall and sometimes in the winter months. So I definitely recommend this. It's like a treat for me and I love it. And I did order a couple of products that I'm going to be trying this fall. And I'm going to be trying the Luminous Night Cream Purple Carrot and Sea. And this is also from Andalou Naturals. And it goes with the whole orange range. And this is the night cream. And it's very like a bouncy cream. Like, you know, I love my bouncy creams. And it's a little bit rich and it just soaks right into your skin and it doesn't leave you feeling greasy. I used it for the first time Friday, and I used it Friday night, Saturday night, and tonight. I'll be using this from now on. It's not expensive, and I go through my moisturizers. And it does have like sort of a slight fresh scent, but there's no artificial fragrances in these products because they are clean. So the claim is that this will brighten up my skin. It does have purple carrot in it, which is a potent antioxidant, and it does have some vitamin C. I do not rely on this orange range for my vitamin C. I'm using a vitamin C only during the daytime from Timeless, and I shared that with you about a month ago, and it's going really well at kind of lightening up my dark spots. So I'm enjoying that, but this will be a nice addition. And this also has a lot of it has some vitamin C in it, and it has the purple carrot, which are potent antioxidants. It has sunflower oil in it, which is rich in vitamin E, which I think is the preservative used in this is vitamin E. And it also has aloe vera, and that is a rich moisturizer, and it has some squalene and some really good ingredients like that. It feels very rich and hydrating, and I'm enjoying it. I'll report back when the weather gets drier and my skin gets drier to let you know if this is hydrating enough for me, but it might be. And then during the day, Probiotic and C moisturizer, also from this orange range. If you add the cleanser, it's a creamy cleanser with some like a citrusy scent to it. It's really, really nice. And then there's a toner, and I'm gonna add those in too, but I wanted to let my face adjust to these two new moisturizers, even though I've used that cleanser and toner for years, and I know it's fine, but I'm just trying to keep as much as I can the same as I introduce new products. And so this is a Probiotic and C moisturizer, and this does have a citrusy kind of like a tangerine scent. Like I said, it's natural. It does have some tangerine and vitamin C in here, and it's like this kind of light yellow. It smells definitely more like a tangerine, not lemony at all. And this is a rich cream too for the daytime. And this is really, really nice. I used it all weekend and it feels really, really good. So, and I do like the way it smells. If you don't like any scent at all in your moisturizer, you won't like this, but it dissipates quickly. And I think it's a pleasure to use because it smells so fresh. And so when I'm applying it, it feels really good and it feels more luxurious than the price tag is. So I'm loving it. So I wanted to share these with you. And that is what this video is about today. I hope that you enjoyed seeing some of my early fall favorites. And let me know down in the comment section what you're loving this time of year. I'm going to have another fall video as we head into October and November, and it gets really cold and when my whole wardrobe changes and all that. So watch out for that. And I hope that you enjoyed this. Have a blessed and beautiful day. I'll see you next time.